Hello, 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 everyone. We're getting started just a couple minutes early so that we can jump right into one of the Invaders From Beyond events when it starts. I think I am on the wrong character, but that's okay for now. So taking a look at the chat, we've got Soulhammer here. Hello to you. Necrosis is here. Cousin Todd's here waiting in the queue. Noelle is here. It's Over Fat Kid's here. Hellboy's here. Cirque's here. All right, so here we go again. Let's get the challenges highlighted. Ooh, don't highlight that one. That gets annoying. Okay. Ryan Russell's here. Walking Corpse is here. Greetings to you all. Actually, I am going to change characters really quick because I think that makes sense. All right, and I saw Cousin Todd got in, so I'm going to try and find you on... There we go. Can I get back in, or will I be queued now? Now I'm queued. Okay, so I tortured all of you, and now you'll have to follow me again. My apologies for that one. Soulhammer says, I'll wait for more people to join, but my coworker today was offended at a food question, so I think it'll make a good food topic of the night. Sounds like a plan. So, as we get started here, we are once again raising money for Project Hope, because with all of this going on in the world, if I'm going to be streaming a game for fun, let's make sure that we're doing some good when we do it. So, but rather than just nag you all to donate all night, I thought I'd do it a little bit differently tonight. We have a reverse swear jar, for lack of a better word. If you go to the link, you can see that for various different donations, you can make me say things. And, you know, I'll be like Tickle Me Elmo, except I'll say sweary things about Putin. You know, so that should be fun. And once we hit $2,000, we are about $345 away from that. Once we hit that, we will do a live weapon auction. I've got a ton of weapons in my stash boxes that we can use to raise money. So I think that should be a good way to do it. And yes, Walking Corpse, we are on Xbox tonight. The Moth is here, says, hope all is well all around. It certainly is for me. And Morgan's here. Ryan Russell says, now I'm mad I wasted my money on games. Oh, because of the auction. Well, hopefully you can participate a little bit. We'll see. I may even give in on the hitting the $2,000 mark. We'll see where we land here. But hopefully we get there. I just want to make sure that you can actually see the challenge, the rewards, when you go to the campaign. No, you really can't, can you? Oh, I don't know how that's going to work. Okay, hang on. Something's trying to eat me. All right, we should have an event. There's Invaders From Beyond. We'll go to that. Ah, I see. So when you go to the link and you click on rewards, now you'll see a bunch of them there. Okay, so I put in all of the Project Hope rewards. Oh no, you can't see my rewards. Okay, well, maybe we'll have to figure that out. For now, let's kill some aliens.
It seems that the extraterrestrials have acknowledged you as a threat. They are preparing missile strikes.
Uh-oh, the extraterrestrials are preparing missile strikes. Once we get through this event, I'm going to try and correct the thing and make sure my rewards are visible. And I will also, to the newly assigned mods that we appointed last week, we might have some fun here tonight with the weapon auction when it happens. I'm sure it won't be chaotic at all.
Now move on to Siphon Zeta, and let us finish this.
Got one more. Walking Corpse asks, is my gamer tag Fisty McRib? Yes, it is. But that's right, I'm not in a public team at the moment, so you can't really see that. Let me fix that. And yes, anyone who wants to be able to jump into the world, make sure you add my gamer tag. Add me, I will go in and add you back here once the event's over. And for the weapon auction, when we get there, that'll probably be fairly important as well. All right, now we need to take some pictures of some aliens. No aliens in the frame there. Drone. Now, where did General Zeta go? That's one we need. Alien enemy. General Zeta's corpse. Where are you? Is that him? Yep. All right, so we got all our pictures. All right, I'm going to pull up my Xbox app so I can add anyone who needs to add me. There we go. And now bear with me for a moment. I just want to take a look at the fundraiser here and see if my reward, see why my rewards aren't showing. There we go. Okay, now they should be showing. Let's see if we can. All right, so they're listed by amount. All right, in order to have them at the top, I'm going to have to shut off some of the other rewards, which is okay. Because there's plenty of good rewards to go around. All right, let's see if that fixes it. We need... turn off one more. That will make them all come up when you hit rewards. Okay, well, they come up in the first 4 anyway. So when you go to the campaign page, you can do that with a link from the link in the description, or you can do that by scanning the QR code in the top right of your screen. Or you can use the link in the chat. When you go there, if you click on rewards, it'll scroll down a whole list, and there's a lot of good ones. I have our reverse swear jar rewards here for $5. I will do my very best Zelensky impression. For $10, you'll get a Russian worship, go fuck yourself. And for $15, we can all exclaim in unity that Putin is in fact a goat fucker. Now, some less funny ones, but no less important, if not more important. Project Hope has included a number of itemized rewards. So, for different things that your donation can supply, things like a dignity kit, a hygiene kit, and then there's lots of other good ones. There's infant care kits. There's a kangaroo wrap. So for something for babies, there's a lot of baby stuff in here. And that's important because a lot of the people coming across the border and who need help are women with young children and infants. There's nursing ones. There's a month of diapers. There's all kinds of good stuff you can do here. So definitely look at that list there. And if you don't feel compelled to make me shout curse words, then you can look at one of those and do some good that way. So definitely don't let up. We've been doing incredibly well with this campaign. So please do not let up. Let's keep things going. And I heard the ding. Let's see what's coming through here. All right, necrosis with $10. Does it not tell me that you purchased the thing? All right, well, I'm just going to assume that you did. I am fairly new to all of this, so I don't know exactly what alerts are going to come through and which ones aren't. But for $10, you get a Russian warship. So, you know, we're going to do that. So on the count of 3, we can all shout it together. 1, 2, 3, Russian warship, go fuck yourself. So we'll keep going here. All Out Time is calling us all over for something, or maybe that's this person. Ah, okay, so we've got some Nuka-Colas. Thank you for that. I'll need those for the challenge. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and drink up those Nuka-Colas. We have a challenge for the week, too. And we've got a trade invite. Let's do that. All right. In Stash Box, I've already got those. Let you put them in your vendors. Human tube I don't have. I'll take that. Thank you. And yes, I did see the reports that at least one of the Russian warships from Snake Island has in fact been destroyed. So that is excellent news. And did I see a food question? So is the food question of the night which Lunchable? Is that where we're at? If that is indeed where we're at, I am going to officially cast my vote for no Lunchable. No, no, no. Not a fan. Alright, we need to drink some Nuka-Cola. Doesn't get us everything, but it gets us close, and I might even have some more in my stash. Let's take a peek. That looks like all I have. So we're at 12. We'll find some more. Morgan says, no, that's not the question. Oh, we were just talking about Morgan's Lunchable. Okay. Cousin Todd says, Lunchables would survive a nuke and feel like a Fallout snack. You're probably right about that. Okay. So now what do we need to get accomplished? We need to mod a piece of armor. We need to kill creatures. And I heard the bell again. We'll see what we've got this time. Sickle Man with $5 for my best bad Zelensky impression. So I will do it as close to his voice as I can. On 3, you can do it with me. 1, 2, 3. Slava Ukraine. I told you it would be bad. I saw this morning Zelensky released a little video of him walking outside and doing the encouragement that he does, and at the end he just it's great when they come out because they're not translated yet, so I have absolutely no idea what this man is saying, but he just kind of looks at the camera and gives this wink, and I just thought immediately he probably got like 5,000 women pregnant when he did that. The guy is just walking around with, I don't know. The guy's just so impressive at this point. Everyone loves this guy. Okay, so now we do have a food question of the night. Revolves around ranch. Ranch is very versatile, and it is good. However, I argue it is very overrated. I argue that in any situation you can use ranch, there is a better alternative. Ranch is not the best at any of its applications and is average in all. I guess I'm going to be the controversial one and say that I think ranch is disgusting. I don't think it's even mediocre at best. I think it is utterly and completely disgusting. I don't know how anyone voluntarily puts that in their face. But, you know, you do you. All right. So we're going to get to start with an encrypted. That's always good. And did somebody pop a bunch of lunch boxes? No. Let's jump up here and get over here and pop some lunch boxes, because I'm pretty sure we've got a bunch. Oh no, I've only got 3. That's fine. We'll pop them anyway. Noelle loves ranch. Everybody loves ranch but me. I kind of anticipated that. And I heard the chime again. See what we've got. Brian McIntyre with $20 to Project Ukraine. Thank you very, very much, Brian. And that gets us up to $1,700 total for the campaign. We were at $1,500 when we left off on the last stream. But we got a number of donations during when I put out the crafting video this week. Speaking of which, I need to give a nice big shout out to Golty. If I'm saying that correctly, I may not be. But Golty gave us a $100 donation. So if you're watching, thank you very, very much for your support there. And we had a number of other anonymous donations as well. So if you gave anonymously on the Legendary Crafting video, thank you all very, very much. And I heard another chime. We've got another one incoming. Alex Sullivan with $30 to Project Hope. And $30 is amazing. And even though, you know, it's not technically one of the reverse swear jar ones, I'm just going to assume it's because you wanted 2 of the $15 ones. So on 3, we'll do it twice because it's extra true. 1, 2, 3. Vladimir Putin is a goat fucker. I said it, and now I'm going to say it again on 3. 1, 2, 3. Vladimir Putin is a goat fucker. Thank you very much. I know that's not what you paid for, but, you know, you got 2 of them anyway because it's fun and true. Cirque says Liam Neeson will play him in the movie. Putin, go fuck yourself. Okay, so where is the sheep squatch? Over here. That was a pretty quick event. But that is just fine. All right, we're creeping right up on our $2,000 mark to do the auction. The sooner we get there, the sooner we can go through it. And I'm going to give everybody a little preview. Keto Fit says, Putin can go fuck himself, and since I'm confident he won't do it right the first time, he can keep fucking himself until he gets it right. Works for me. Okay. So, let's put some stuff in the stash. And just to give a little preview now, I've got a few items on other characters, but I've got good stuff here that we're going to auction off tonight. And my thinking when we get there is I'm going to start with the best stuff so that everybody isn't just holding out for the best stuff. But one of I think the first thing we're going to start with is going to be the weapon I'm using right now. And I know it was a gift from someone on stream at some point, but we're going to use it for a good cause. It's Bloodied Faster Fire Rate, Faster VATS Critical Meter, Fixer. So, yeah. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of the whole real money trading thing, but in this case, it's not really real money trading. It's going to a good cause. I think we can do it. But there's other good stuff in here, too. We're going to do... I've got an anti-armor handmade here. We've got an Aristocrat's explosive lever action. I've got a bloodied swing speed bear arm. Bloodied explosive faster reload black powder rifle. For those that like the black powder rifle, I can't imagine there would be a better one than that. So we've got a bunch of good stuff in here. What else did I have in here? There's a couple on some other characters too, but we've got a quad faster fire rate gamma gun for those of you that are into PvP. We've got some more fixers in here. Here's a bloodied that isn't as good as the other one. And we probably won't get through all of everything, but quad faster fire rate with a stealth field fixer. Some of these you probably saw me roll on some of our script videos. Quad VATS hit chance. That's not very good. Ooh, that one would be desirable for someone. A two-shot Fat Man. We've got a Vampire's VATS hit chance fixer. Long story short, there's a bunch of good stuff in here. Vampire's explosive railway rifle. We'll put that on the list. Vampire's explosive 10mm. Got a bunch of good stuff, so... Oh, someone is saying, take my nukas. Okay. Oh, I see. They're in a bag up here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is Grape the one that's going to take all my rads away? Yeah, we'll take the chance. It is. Oops. We'll just have to guzzle down some toxic goo if I have it. I don't. Well, good thing I've got all this spoiled food. There we go. That complete the challenge? It did indeed. And we need to craft ammo at a workbench. Don't really need any ammo right now, so we're going to do this the easy way. Paddleball string. I don't use paddleball string for anything, but that's okay. It's quick and easy. Brandon says, is it real life money or fake money in game? It's real life money, but it will be donations to Project Hope. So when we get there, what we're going to do is I'm just going to announce an item. We'll spend maybe 5 to 10 minutes taking bids. We'll see how it goes, and whoever the last person is will go on and make their donation, and then I'll meet up with them in-game and deliver it. If you're in-game while we're streaming here, I will meet up with you right away. If you're not in-game while we're streaming, then we'll just make sure I have your info, and we'll work out a time to do it. Uh-oh, and now what's going to happen is we're going to start having people give me some more stuff to give away, which is good. All right, we'll do that. So we've got lots of stuff. We're going to have plenty of stuff, and there might not be just one night. We might do more, so... All right, wasn't there something else? Yeah, there it is. Anti-armor fire rate railway rifle. That's pretty good. That's a good one. Okay, so I need to hit the train station and drop off some script. Everybody says don't drink grape. Too late. And Edgar says, I think Putin will launch a nuke against Ukraine. I hope not. I don't think that's going to happen. I think things are going very badly for him there. And I don't think it's going to get any better if he does something really, really incredibly stupid like that. I think we have to remember that anybody in the real world who launches a nuclear weapon, any superpower who launches a nuclear weapon, is basically saying, I would like to end civilization. And while I do think Putin is evil, I don't think he's going to get away with that. And we have another donation from Golty for $100. Thank you very, very much. You have been incredibly generous through this with your donation on the crafting video, and now another $100 tonight. We're now at 1830. We're moving right along towards our goal. Kalani says, if Putin really has cancer like the news has been reporting, he wouldn't give a fuck. Yeah, he might not, but I think there's one other important thing to remember, and that is that, and it's the same in the U.S., the whole the president has the red button thing is not really true. The president can't just push a button and launch nukes. It doesn't work that way. Somebody else has to do it. There's a whole chain of command that it goes through. And as bad as things are going right now, is there really anybody who's going to push that button? Is anybody really going to launch a nuke because Putin says so? I sincerely hope not. There have been a number of times throughout history where we've been really close to accidental nuclear war, where signals got crossed and people thought it was time to push the button, but then ultimately someone came in and said, no, I'm not doing it. And it didn't happen. There was a close call during the Cuban Missile Crisis where it was supposed to happen, but ultimately somebody didn't. And I think there's a certain element of, you know what happens if you launch that weapon. Conservatively, tens of thousands of people die. Potentially millions. I question, and I've always questioned, whether anyone could actually follow that order. When it really comes down to it. Can anyone really, really, really follow that order? Cousin Todd says, are you saying that the Genesis video where the creepy puppets and Reagan launched a nuke wasn't accurate? That would be true. Morgan says, oh yes, the days of drills under our desks. Yeah, I'm old enough to remember some of those. It was pretty rare. We didn't do a lot of them. I think by the time I was in second or third grade, we weren't even bothering anymore. But yeah, I remember a few of them. Cirque says Putin already lost McDonald's and Starbucks. He'll soon give up. Yeah, I saw a little video somebody had made with out of city in Russia with, there was a McDonald's. I guess they're open the rest of the day, and there was a line of cars. There must have been 150 cars in line at that McDonald's, and it seems like a silly thing. Like, you know, McDonald's, is it really something that people are going to get all worked up about? But it's very symbolic. After the Soviet Union ended, or it was either after they ended or just before, McDonald's was the first fast food chain in Russia. It was a symbol. It was a symbol of opening to the West and the end of communism. So for it to go away is very symbolic. And Coca-Cola finally announced that they're pulling out of Russia. And that's been a really intriguing thing. So now, and it's not fair. Let's just point out, it's not fair to the average Russian citizen that these things are happening. But there's a reason they're happening. The average person now, no more iPhones, no more Coca-Cola, no more McDonald's. At some point, if they haven't seen past the propaganda yet, you got to ask the question at some point, wait a minute, why is the world doing this? There's got to be something more to it than they just don't like Russians. Edgar says he has nothing to lose. USA make... Really? Really? I'm hoping that I'm misunderstanding that and we're not trolling for Putin here. Silver Fat Kid says men have already followed that order twice. That's true, but that was a very different time, too. Nobody really I question how much they really understood what a nuclear weapon was. And while they were horrifying nuclear weapons, we've got more. We've got more stuff for the auction. While they were horrifying weapons, they were nowhere on the scale of what we have today. Executioner's explosive railway. And a quad fire rate Gatling gun. That's gonna make somebody happy. But anyway, now that we're talking about all this doom and gloom and nuclear death and fire and... You know, as much as all of these things are serious and we want to raise money for a good cause, I do want to have fun, too. It's okay, we can have fun. We're raising money for a good cause. That's the trade-off. That way we can have fun without feeling, like, super guilty about it. Okay, so now we've got the capitalism versus communism coming up. Let's bear in mind that Russia is not a communist country. They've not been a communist country since the Soviet Union fell, and even at the end of the Soviet Union, it was debatable just how communist they were. But they're absolutely not a communist country now. This is not a capitalism versus communism debate. Lucas Jordan says, nope, no fun allowed. No, we're allowed to have fun. We're absolutely allowed to have fun. All right, I'm going to go mod a piece of armor. That's one of our challenges. Oh, I got to show everybody my new camp, too. So this is the camp we started working on a few weeks back. So you'll notice the sign. No secret alien base here. Nope. No secret alien base here at all. So you'll see what I did with it.
Need some junk? I've got plenty.
And this is Sam Wynn, the one of the new... Oh, and look what else I have. Look what else I have. I finally have it. The Fish Tank TV, because of Little Elf. Little Elf, I was finally able to meet up with her. And she taught me the merge trick, where you use the pressure plate. So I was able to merge it so the legs kind of merge into that. And it looks like it's sitting flat on top of there like it's supposed to be like that. So yeah, I finally have the aquarium TV. So I don't have to feel jealous when I see all of your camps. And you don't have to listen to me bitch and moan about not having it anymore. All right, so we did, just kind of a little living room area here. Nothing too fancy. Nice scrappy little wasteland camp build. And then workshop area in here. Let's go ahead and mod that piece of armor before I forget. Galty says, good night, everyone, including the troll. I have to run, make a ton of cash for Ukraine. That is the goal tonight. Thank you very, very much for your support. Oh, I don't have a pink for that. Okay. Well, we'll just go with that. All right, we modded it. We got our challenge done. So, little workshop area again. You know, light on the decor. At some point, I'll do a little more there. It takes me a little time to do that. Sickle Man's here. We've got the bedroom. Thought this made sense to sit here because it doesn't actually fit. Bedroom with a Liberator lamp and another aquarium TV because, you know, they're going to be everywhere now. And, you know, there's no aliens in here. No aliens in here. Cousin Todd says, let's bring it back to something less controversial like how great Ranch is. Hey, I mean, obviously Ranch is doing something right because the vast majority of the population likes it. I don't, but, you know, the vast majority of the population likes Nickelback, too. So, you know, what does that tell you? So, yeah, no aliens in this secret base. So we got some science things up. And, oh, I do have to get the new... I have to get the new bundle from the Atomic Shop. Why they couldn't just put that all in one bundle, I don't know, but, you know. So that'll let me build this out a little more. He's got the alien flag emote. Those high-powered weapon racks work well in here. The alien stash box. And, of course, these never actually work right. Just a little hallway with some more stash boxes in it. Maybe I'll get some more stuff in there. These enclave wall lights work really well. All right, Edgar. I don't like to silence people, but at this point we're just hitting the whataboutisms. Two wrongs don't make a right, buddy. So I don't have a choice. We're gonna have to mute you. Whataboutism. Let's talk about whataboutism. Whataboutism is when we don't really have a better argument to defend a position. So we just look at something else that someone else did that's kind of wrong, or equally wrong, or potentially as wrong. And we say, well, this isn't good, but this person did this first. It's like when two little kids are fighting and one of them says, well, they started it. No, this is not how adults debate. All right, where is human tube? The other human tube. There it is. Got a little variety. Oh, I didn't learn the plan yet. There we go. We've got aliens in here, and everybody's taking pictures. And then we've got the butt plug alien beds here. And then we'll eventually extend this out. But now I want to show you. You'll notice, this was kind of a cool thing I saw. You notice the blue light here. Some of you probably already know how I did it, but I'm not one for lots of tricks when it comes to building. I don't know if I can jump up here or not, but there we go. So the blue icicle lights, when you're in your shelter, they don't have to clip to anything. If you put them right above, like this, the light just bleeds through. So you get that creepy, weird blue light. And because we're all just inside the whole time, we don't have to, you know, it's very, very immersive. Pat is the bass or Pat is the base? You're going to have to tell me that. So it says, I just tuned in some minutes ago, heard something about weapons for auction. Can someone tell me more about that? Yes. Once we hit our $2,000 goal tonight, I'm going to start auctioning off weapons for more donations. I've got a stash box full of cool stuff. All right, Pat says, bass like the bass guitar. Pat is the bass. Okay. Kalani says, Fisty, watch Aquanova. Watch Aquanova for videos on lighting. I will have to check that out. Kalani says, I got a bunch of disintegrator mods, but no disintegrator plan, which is BS. Yeah, I finally got the disintegrator plan. I still need a few more mods for it, but... Pat says, I'm joining to donate a nice fixer. Well, you are welcome to do that. And I do appreciate it if anybody wants to do that, but I will say, like, don't go crazy out of your way unless you really, really, really want to do it, because I got a ton of stuff. I've been doing script videos for a long time now. I've got a lot of good stuff, so please don't feel like you have to. All right, so we modded our armor. We need to kill more creatures. We need to level up. Oh, we already got one level up. We need to do a daily op, too.
There's a moth.
We've got 15 minutes before...
Or is that just a light?
15 minutes before the next event, so... And while we wait for folks to roll in here, I will give you the pitch again. So remember tonight, for those of you tuning in now, we're starting to get up to our normal viewer count here. We are once again raising money for Project Hope to benefit refugees and people in need due to the war in Ukraine. It is a very, very good cause. What they're doing, essentially, for the most part, is providing healthcare, meeting the healthcare needs of refugees as they cross the border into neighboring countries like Poland, like Hungary, like... Why am I drawing a blank now? I don't know. Anyway, all the neighboring countries except for the bad ones like Belarus and Russia, because, you know, it's their fault, right? But they're setting up support for those refugees all over. They are also, from what I understand, moving some materials into Ukraine itself, although it does sound like that's a little bit tougher to do. But there are, at this point, I think over 2 million. I think they crossed 2 million refugees today. So there are plenty of people who need help. You can support the campaign by making a donation at the link I just posted in the chat. It's also in the description for tonight's video. You can also scan the QR code in the top right of your screen. And when you get there, you'll see there is a button you can press to see rewards. We've got a reverse swear jar tonight. So you can, you can push the button there and make me say things, and you can donate some money that way. There's also a whole list of things from Project Hope that your donation will cover the cost of. Anything from basic medical kits, first aid kits, diapers for babies. I think there's like a 1-month supply of diapers, something called a dignity kit. You know, most of our... And this was one that kind of, I don't know why, but I read the description of it and it kind of hit me a little bit. But most of the refugees that are crossing are women and children. And, you know, this provides basic feminine needs products. Imagine if you are crossing that border as a refugee, you've got no money, you've got nothing, and you need something like that. How would that feel after losing everything to this war to now have to cross the border and basically beg a stranger? It would be awful. It would feel absolutely terrible. So these kinds of kits can give people at least a little bit of a sense of independence again, as they're crossing that border. And if we've learned nothing about people from Ukraine through all of this, they value that feeling of independence. So little things like that can be a huge, huge difference for somebody. So please do go in, make some donations. And once we hit our $2,000 goal tonight, we're going to do a weapon auction. I might be nice and do the weapon auction even if we don't hit the $2,000 goal, but we're going to try to hit it. And if we end up hitting it late, I might do like 1 or 2, and then maybe we'll do another stream. My schedule's going to be changing here starting next week, so I actually have an extra day this week, so maybe we'll just do another stream where we just do an auction. Either way, please do click the links, scan the QR code. Let's help these people out. And for anyone out there who is feeling like, hey, I like helping people, but I really, really, really would like to buy bullets to help Ukrainians shoot invaders, remember that the more private fundraising there is for things like humanitarian needs, the less money the Ukrainian government needs to spend on those things right now, and they can use their money for bullets and the things that they need to fight this war. One of which I saw today looked like it came from an official Ukrainian Twitter account, was that they've apparently now offered a $1 million bounty for anyone willing to deliver a fully functional Russian fighter plane. So the more humanitarian money that we can raise privately, the more money they have to offer bounties for, not so upstanding soldiers and people in Russia to steal fighter planes and take them to Ukraine. And you know that there's somebody there that'll do it. You know it. So, so great story for them. Hopefully somebody follows through on it. Seems like it'll happen quicker than anybody in NATO getting him a fighter jet. But yeah. Pat says, I'm waiting at your camp with the fixer. I'm kind of broke from the last week and the next few weeks. Hey, I totally get it. I totally get it. And I do want to say, everyone who watches the streams has been incredibly generous. Okay, so you're at my camp. You're not in here. All right, well, we need to do this daily op. I'm betting if you just leave it, somebody will. Or just don't wait at the camp. We'll meet up maybe at the next Invaders event. Morgan says, you mean the more money Zelensky has to troll Putin? Absolutely. Kalani says there's combat vets from all over the globe heading to Ukraine to fight. Absolutely. And companies are sending millions of ammo. You bet. All right. Let's run in here and get this thing started. Otherwise, we're going to miss the next event.
This is Dodge. I've lost contact with
I forgot. With this one, there's like a mob of enemies by this first.
Attention, citizens.
And belated Levi's dropping a nuke.
Please exit the area.
Hey.
Formation.
Clint Hollingsworth here says, thanks for my weekly Fallout fix. Thank you for joining us, Clint. Vito Fitz says, I spent some time homeless as a kid, but I still can't imagine needing to run for your life while doing it. Yeah. It's just... It's just horrible. Everything that's happening there is just so unnecessary and horrible. Don't sneak up on me like that. down.
Head to the second uplink.
Uplinks are really far away from each other. Oh no. I had a feeling that was going to happen. All those Nuka-Colas got my rads a little high.
Calibration on the second uplink initiated. It's about to get a little dicier in there. Don't let up!
Where the hell am I going? I'm trying to get over there. It's quite a long way between the checkpoints for this one. Keto Fit says you should have drank the grape Nuka last. I did. I did drink it last. The problem was that I ate a whole bunch of spoiled food to get my... Oh, that's right. It wasn't the Nuka-Colas that did it. It was the spoiled food. I went too far. Lonnie says, let's talk about it. Do you think we're already in World War III? It's hard to say. I don't think anybody was calling World War II until it was very, very obvious.
Okay, uplinks are flying. Oh, bad news. Looks like that
Cousin Todd says, the alien disintegrator's crazy fun. Yes, it is.
location for you to check
It's not the best weapon in the game by any stretch, but it is really fun. My God, I'm just getting filthy comments everywhere.
cause some trouble. Yep, that did the trick. Sending out the big guns now. Take them down. At
All right,
victory.
boss incoming.
Oh, that's one for the books. Now keep an eye on these uplinks. Head on home, team.
Seeing a lot of commentary out there about all the other things going on in the world. Yeah, we're in a dangerous place right now, and there's a lot of ways to look at it. It is not an easy situation, and you got one argument that says if we push too hard back, then we risk triggering World War III. You've got another argument that I am leaning more and more towards that says, you know what, sometimes you just got to do the right thing, and if that means there's risk, it means there's risk, but not doing the right thing sends the signal that to all these other people that they can just do whatever they want and nobody's going to stand up to them. So there's a lot of I don't know, it's a scary situation to me right now. I would look at China and their desire for Taiwan and say that it's probably a very stupid idea to go try and invade Taiwan right now. We do have a defense pact with Taiwan, and we will, I imagine, defend Taiwan. So, yeah. I can't imagine that we wouldn't. But I guess we'll see. As for North Korea, I've actually studied North Korea quite a bit. North Korea is utterly fascinating to me. And I don't think that North Korea actually has any desire to start a war with anyone. So bear that in mind. They want nukes so that they can't be overthrown because they feel like that gives them protection. And it does. But every few years they like to throw some missiles around, make a big stink, scare everybody. And then they get some sanction relief or they get some food donations or things like that. That seems to be their MO for years now. So I'm not actually all that scared of North Korea. But Russia is definitely different right now. Kentugo says Putin says NATO giving Ukraine jets is an act of war. He also said the sanctions are an act of war. He also said any weapons being given to Ukraine by any countries is an act of war. At this point, I'm kind of thinking he's full of shit. So it's all an act of war to him, but he hasn't done a damn thing about it other than invade Ukraine badly. Which may not be an indication that he won't use a nuclear weapon, but we'll find out. Kalani says cyber warfare is scary shit. EMP is another issue. That's true. Soulhammer says, I can't tell you how many documentaries I've watched on North Korea or articles from people who visited it. It is absolutely mesmerizing. It is. I mean, it's horrible. Don't get me wrong. The Kims are probably some of the most evil human beings to have ever lived. But it is absolutely fascinating. If you want to get an idea of, you know, just how evil the Kims are, there's a book you can read called The Aquariums of Pyongyang. Highly recommended. You'll get a very good kind of basic rundown on the history of North Korea and the Kim dynasty, if you will. Oh, Invaders From Beyond is about to start, and there's Pat. We'll get that weapon from Pat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's just take a quick peek at it, see what's going to go up for auction here. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Ooh. Oh, Pat, that's nice. Somebody's definitely going to go for that one. All right, that might be even better than the one I was going to do. So, bloodied, explosive, and breaks 50% slower. So, yeah, that's going to be a good one. Let's jump to Invaders From Beyond. So thank you very much for that one, Pat. We're going to use that to raise some money tonight. Frank says you should be scared of North Korea. He doesn't like the USA and he supports Russia. Yeah, but he's also got a population full of starving people that really, truly hate him, and the only reason they won't overthrow him is because they can't. Because they've got nothing there.
I am Homer. Typically, I would not get involved in public
The North
affairs,
Korean government has
but
been abusing its people for
extraterrestrial is my
decades.
specialty, so I would like to help.
They make the Soviet government look like teddy bears.
Commanders show themselves. Eliminating them should bring down the force fields on the brainwave siphons. Energy pulses from the siphons can feel a bit shocking. However, they can be avoided by repositioning out of range.
Note that when I say I'm not scared of North Korea, don't take that to mean that I don't think they're bad or I don't think they're dangerous at all. But they're not on the same scale as Russia. The North Koreans have no realistic expectation that they can actually do the things they say they want to do.
That brought down the force field on the brainwave siphon. draw out another commander there. Please note that the enemy spacecraft is equipped with deadly missiles. Be careful.
That says it was hanging on my trade wall for some weeks, taking up stash space. Well, thank you for donating it. We will put it to good use. In fact, I think after this event, I may take my quick break a little earlier than normal. And then when we come back, we may start auctioning things. I know we haven't hit our $2,000 number yet, but we've got people donating weapons and all kinds of stuff, so I think it's only fair that we try to do some good with them.
There are two commanders coming. Take care not to draw the fire of both. That brought down the force field. Destroy the breastplate site. Good. Now move on to Siphon Zeta, and let us finish this.
Soulhammer says, I do want to let everyone know I'll be missing some streams in a couple weeks to go on paternity leave. We'll be able to take over the food topic of the night. What are we going to do without you? Paternity leave? Like to support a child? Child doesn't need you as much as we need to know about food. I'm kidding, of course. Congratulations. I'm sure someone can come up with an interesting food topic for us. It's over. Fat Kid says cough, hey. Oh, because you want to do the food topic? There you go.
Hold the key to the final force field. Defeat them.
Soulhammer says it'll be reclamation day for the little one. Coming out of the vault.
Destroy that brainwave section. Thank you, everyone. Your efforts were extremely valuable. Should the invaders
Quad 10mm.
I trust you will once more come.
All right, let's see what reward we got. Alien Disintegrator high-powered receiver. Okay, that's if we don't want it to be automatic. A quad replenish AP with each kill. That's good. It's not great. All right, let's go ahead and learn that plan. And any other challenges we can knock out real quick. Kill creatures. We're going to get that from the events. Complete events in a group. We're going to get that too. Do we have any super fast events? Yeah, let's knock out leader of the pack real quick. That'll give us 2.
Responders, priority alert. Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Force watch is
Soulhammer says, I'd say Morgan should take over, but she has no taste in food.
I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
Randy says, now you have to find a way to get the weapons from Xbox to PlayStation so I can bid. Sorry, can't help you there. Now, I do have some interesting stuff on PC as well, but we're not on PC tonight. We're going to stick with Xbox tonight. I think that's where most of our viewers are. But if we do another auction night, we may jump to the other platform. Zekito's applying for the position as well. Alex, I will let you determine who replaces you for food topic. That is totally your call. Oh, we're like halfway. I heard another chime. Let's see what we've got coming through here in a moment. Matasbo with $100 to Project Hope. Thank you, Matasbo. You have been another one of our super, super generous supporters. Thank you for that. And Leader of the Pack's complete. So thank you for that $100 donation. Gets us to 1930. Uh-oh. Now you're making me tempted to actually stick to the $2,000 goal before the auction. So we're going to finish this, and then I'm going to take my quick break. I've got to do something super quick for work. It'll take me about 5 minutes or so. So that's done. So that means we've got... All right, so our events in a group is done, but we still need to do 10 total events. Okay, we need to do Invaders From Beyond 3 times. We've done it twice. We're definitely going to do that at least one more time. Let's hit the scoreboard real quick. We've moved up a few ranks. We got some gold bullion. The yellow T51 paint. You know, I see this and I understand the complaints people have had about the scoreboard this time around. Really? Like the power armor paint that you spread around the whole scoreboard is yellow. That's it. That's all you got for us is yellow. We can't do any better than yellow. Hey, what can you do? Scrap kits. Is that a picture frame? Okay. Or card pack. Yellow door. They're big on the yellow this time. And a mailbox. Remember when these leaked and everybody thought they were going to be player mailboxes to move stuff from one character to another? Yeah, it's just a random camp object. Haha. All right, so I am going to head back to my camp. And let's get some. Let's make sure we've got everything in the vendors. All right, so nothing majorly good in there, which is fine because we're going to auction off anything reasonably good.
Oh, wow.
At least I hope so.
I hope you like the place.
This in here.
I can fix that.
You know, I put paddleball string in here, and I never thought it would sell, but people do actually buy it. It's kind of interesting. Okay, dump the scrap. All right, so I am going to take a very quick break because I think it's a good time to do it. Now, remember, our goal was to get to $2,000 before we do the weapon auction. We're really close to it. So if anybody wants to help us get there, you're welcome to do that while I'm on my break. But realistically, we're going to do the weapon auction when I get back. We're close enough. So, with that said, give me a few minutes here to take care of something. I'm going to put this up. Please do talk amongst yourselves in the chat. I will not be long, I promise. Remember that we're here to raise money for Project Hope. if you would like to donate while I'm gone. Link is in the chat again. And you can hit there. You can click it in the description. You can scan the QR code in the top right of the screen. Otherwise, hang tight for me to get back. We're going to start going through some weapons. We've got some good ones to go through right off the bat. And that's my thinking is we're going to start with the most desirable ones so that people aren't just hanging back in the end waiting for the good, hanging back, not bidding on other ones, waiting for the good ones. And there we go. Matazbo with $70 to Project Hope to get us to our $2,000 goal. See, I'm coming up with all these plans, and really all I got to do is nag. That's really all I got to do. I'm kidding, of course. Matazbo, thank you very, very much for your generosity tonight and for our other streams. There have been a number of people who have been incredibly generous, and I have no doubt that's going to come out again once we start cranking out some weapons. So please do hang around. Don't go anywhere. Weapon auction will begin when we get back. Give me 5 minutes or so, and I shall return.
Visitors, huh? I wonder if we have enough for a full band. Not that, you can form a band with just anybody. That'll be weird. There's a use for just about any kind of junk. Gotta pick it all up, even if it doesn't seem obvious what it's good for.
Okay, and we're back. So, I heard the chime go off a couple of times while I was gone. We had Achilles with another $70 donation, so I think both you and Matasbo were trying to get us to our $2,000 number. So thank you very much for that generous donation. Very, very much. Everybody's been so generous through this whole thing. Warcrime LA with $20 as well. Thank you for that. We're now at $2,090.
Songs. Man, even my cows.
I'm going to bump up our goal a little bit here. Let's go to 2,500. I think we might blow that away with donations for weapons, but we'll see. I don't know how this is going to go. It could be quite interesting. All right, so we are going to auction off some weapons. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to pick the item. We're going to talk about it a little bit. And we'll go, I'm thinking we'll do 5 minutes of bidding. I heard another chime. We've got another one coming through. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Morgan with $20 to Project Hope. Thank you, Morgan. You are yet another one who has been incredibly generous through the whole thing. So, the first weapon we're going to start with is the one that Pat brought us. Let's find it here. This is a fixer. Bloodied. Bullets explode for area damage. And it breaks 50% slower. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to take bids in the chat. And I'm going to change it from top to live so I see it. And I'm going to ask our mods here to help me keep track of it. Remember that I am on a slight delay from everybody else. So for this one, it is now 9:22 p.m. my time. So we'll go until 9:28 p.m. We'll take bids until then. We weren't letting Riley take credit for that one. She already owes me $50. All right, so we're going to go until 9:28 p.m. my time, bearing in mind that a bid could come in at a last second or something like that. You know, this is not scientific by any means, so we'll take your bids for the next few minutes. And what we're going to do when you do this, if you are in-game now, then... If you're in the world now, then once we bid, and if you're the high bidder, I'll just bring you the weapon right now. If you are in-game but not in the world, then I will jump to your world to deliver it. And if you're not in-game right now, then give me your... we'll make sure that you give me your gamer tag. I'll make sure I add you, and I'll shoot you a message on Xbox, and we can arrange a time to meet up and get it. And you'll just want to go in and make the donation once your bid is accepted as the high bid. All right, now I know I'm on a little bit of a delay here. What do we got here? Come on now. Somebody's got to want this thing. It's a bloodied explosive fixer. Maybe my plan wasn't good.
There's a Mothman. Or is that just the light he's from? Makes for a good love song either way.
Let's start the bidding. Yeah, we're not doing it for caps. We're doing this to raise money for Project Hope. So we're not doing it for caps. It's over, fat kid. Sorry. And if I'm off base with this, if this is a bad idea, then hey, we can just call it a bad idea. Noel says I'll give you a black hazmat suit for it. Matasbo with $10. $10 bid from Matasbo. Is anybody gonna... Matasbo, are you on Xbox or are you on PC? I thought you were on PC. Matasbo is on Xbox. Oh, okay. Randy says, I hope this doesn't violate the terms of service. I think technically it does, but considering the number of people who sell these things on eBay and don't get banned, I'm not all that worried about it. If Bethesda bans me for using in-game items to raise money for Project Hope, then I'm pretty sure that's going to be the worst PR of the year for them. I don't think that's going to happen. All right, Cousin Todd with 11, Sickle Man with 15. Delicath says, dropping by to drop a like. Thank you for that. All right, we got a couple minutes here. Sickle Man with 15. Matasbo says, I'll pay for a lawyer. Yeah, I really don't. I'm really not worried about it. I am no advocate of real money trading by any means, but this is for a good cause. Delicath says that'd be a very bad PR move. Yes, I agree. I think at that point, that would probably be a worse PR move than the bags, than the canvas bags. But definitely, you know, worth considering that it might not be something they would love, but I'm willing to accept the risk on this one. All right, we're down to our last minute for bidding. Last minute right now, Sickle Man at $15. I got to do the fast auctioneer voice. I don't think I can do the fast auctioneer voice. Chucho says you better be worried because I'm their lawyer and I'm going to sue you now. Okay, I'll take your word for it. And it's 9:28, so our winner is Sickle Man for $15. And is Sickle Man in game with us here? I think I saw Sickle Man earlier. Sickle Man is in game, so you can go ahead and make that $15 donation, and I will deliver you your bloodied explosive fixer. For a $15 donation. Look at that.
Attention, citizens.
Oh, we got another nuke coming in, too.
Strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
And there's plenty more weapons we're going to auction, too. I'm totally cool with just kind of hanging out, auctioning off weapons here for a while. That's what we're all here for, is to raise money for this thing, so... Nexon says, smack your desk as hard as you can to signal the end. I don't know if it'll pick up through the noise gate. It did. It picked it up. And Morgan helpfully posting the link there. Thank you for that. All right, so I made a note. Sickle Man won the auction for the BE Fixer. We just got to get that donation through, and then we'll deliver that. There it is, I think. I heard the chime. Sickle Man with 20 donated $20, even though I only bid 15. Well, thank you for that. Very, very generous of you. Let's find Sickle Man on the map. I'm going to fast travel right over to Sickle Man. Morgan says, what was that laser you mentioned? Oh, yeah, there's a bloodied explosive laser rifle. That's going to come up, too. That's on another character. All right, I fast traveled to Sickle Man. Oh, now Sickle Man's back at my camp. Okay. I'll head back to my camp and give it to Sickle Man there. Sickle Man says, sorry, took me a minute. It's all good. I wish there was, it doesn't seem like there's a way to save your donation info on there. It would be quicker if there was. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a trade. Make sure nobody swoops in and grabs that thing. Okay, there it is. Offer 0. Grab your fine new weapon. There you go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Matasbo says, I hope there's deep pockets for that explosive laser. Hey, maybe there will be. I never use it, so it's all good by me. Got some ammo in here hanging around for anybody that needs some. All right, so Sickle Man had our first donation. Now we've got a queen fight coming up, so we'll go do that because we need some events. Morgan says, I went grocery shopping and I need gas, so deep but not that deep. Yeah, I hear you. That's, and that's not going to get any easier anytime soon, I don't think. But you know what? We got to do what we got to do. And I know it's going to be really hard for, there are definitely people who are really going to struggle with it, but I don't know what to do other than to support doing the right thing here. All right, we're going to do our queen fight. And then, seeing as I said I would start with the most desirable items, that bloodied explosive laser is probably one of the more desirable ones. So I'm going to switch to my other character. And bloodied explosive laser rifle will be the next one. So yes, it is a legacy. Legacies are still uber powerful, at least for now. Now, it's not an explosive Gatling plasma. It's not the most desirable of the legacies, but it's pretty darn desirable. Going down fast, going down easy. Going down like Putin on a goat. Break. All right, she's down. And I'm overweight. Let's get some things in the stash. I'm going to jump out, switch characters. Oops. Don't want to mute Cousin Todd. Why this game? Kalani says, any energy explosive is desirable. Cleanses like Putin on a goat. Damn straight. And Cousin Todd says, anglers are still dicks. Yes, they are. All right, so let's get to camp. And this character, my camp, is down here in the ash heap. I've rejoined the team. Keto Fit says you should showcase the next weapon before the auction, drum up some excitement. I could try that. Let's see if do I have it on me? I do. So, what perks do I have on? I have Demo Expert on. And I don't have Gunsmith on here, so that is definitely important with this one. Now, I may not have this modded as effectively as possible. Okay, I've got the splitter on it. Looks like I need some food. All right, so we're going to do a quick little demo of this one. We'll just kill some super mutants so you can see how it works. Oh, looks like somebody already did there, so we'll head over to Huntersville. Evo says, Fisty, did you know Putin's in the game? I found him. Yeah, I don't think so. Randy says, was that a Freudian slip muting Todd? I don't think so. It just happened to automatically land there. Although Bethesda might want to mute him. Oh, that thing's been dead for a minute there. Yeah, these things are really powerful. The Gatling plasmas are definitely stronger because they have more output, but this is still really good. Oh, and it's bloodied, and I'm not bloodied. But it doesn't really matter. Evo says, I have him in front of me. Yeah, I'm sure it's Putin. Yeah, highly, highly effective. I'm not using VATs. I'm not going for headshots. I'm not even bloodied. You do have to be somewhat careful not to kill yourself with it. But they did fix self-imposed explosive damage. They changed it so it's not as bad. Lonnie says you're not a bloody build anymore. This is my full health build. This was my PvP build. Alright, I can't do anything about the game not registering hits. That shouldn't be taken as an indicator on the weapon. So, there you have it. A bloodied explosive laser rifle. We're going to head back to camp. I'm betting there will be some interest in this one. It's over. Fat Kid says, oh, Evo says go to Atom Guard. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, let's go to Atom Guard, then we'll start our bidding. So for Fat Kid says, as long as you take 200,000 steel from... Oh, to Necrosis. Okay. All right, let's see here. Atom Guard. Where's Putin? Oh. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. We are on the same page. Completely understand the joke. Big pile of batshit. Putin is a big pile of mutant batshit. And John W's here says, hi, how you doing, John? Welcome to the stream. All right, now I'm going to go back to camp. We're going to put the bloodied explosive laser rifle up on the screen. It is now 9:40 p.m. my time. We'll go bidding until 9:45. Let's take a look here. Now, this is just a 2-star, but it's the 2 stars that matter. It is bloodied, and it is explosive, and it is a legacy. Matasbo says $50 for Ukraine. And Matasbo has already been very generous with us tonight. So it looks like our opening bid on the bloodied explosive laser rifle is $50. Do I hear $60? John W. with 10. Oh. Yeah, I had a feeling this one would generate some cash. So that's good. And the way we're doing this, for anyone who is just tuning in and didn't see the first one, we're going to bid live in chat. And we're going to bid live in chat. And then at the end of the bidding period, whoever has the highest bid is going to get it. If you're in game now, we will meet up and I'll give it to you. If you're not, then you'll just want to make sure you make your donation, give me your info, and I will message you and we'll make arrangements to meet up. Cousin Todd with 55. Matasbo says 100 now. Matasbo, you're literally bidding against yourself. Stickleman with 60. So are we at 100, Matasbo, or are we at 60 for Sickleman? I knew this would get confusing. Morgan says 100 on that. Sickleman says 120. We're at 120. Okay, so Matasbo's increased bid worked. Matasbo 150. If this goes for this, I'm going to be super, super thrilled. That's awesome because quite literally, I never use it. So if it can be used, but I've been holding on to it forever. And this is the perfect opportunity to get rid of some of these weapons. We'll do a really, really good thing with it. Soulhammer says, Matasbo's just funding the war now. Sickleman's out. It's over. Fat Kid says 20,000 rubles. I don't know, man. I think that's like 40 cents right now. So don't think that's going to cut it. Morgan says, I'm writing it down. $150. We're going to give it... We've got 2 more minutes here. Probably a minute and a half, really. So 30 cents for that kid. And don't worry, if this one's too rich for your blood, don't worry. I didn't expect anything to go over that much. Noel says, forget hurting cats. Fisty's hurting money now. I'll take it. It's for a very, very good cause. Let's do it. But yeah, this was higher than I expected it to go. But we've got lots of other good stuff to go through too. That I do not expect to go for $150. All right, we're in our final minute. We're in our final minute for bidding. Give people a chance. I don't think anybody's going to outbid $150 for it. But we'll give them a chance. Because it's for a good cause. We are raising money for Project Hope, benefiting refugees from the war in Ukraine. They are providing all kinds of vitally needed health services, medical kits, personal care kits to people who are escaping the violence in that country, and we want to be able to raise as much money to help them as possible. To do that, we because I've gotten weapons donated here tonight. We are shamelessly auctioning off in-game weapons to raise money to help this cause. And it is now 9:45 and sold to Matasbo for $150 for Project Hope. And Matasbo is in game. And Necrosis, I know you probably bid that before you heard me say it. I know we're on a little bit of a delay, but we got to do what we got to do here. Matasbo with the $150 donation. So I know we got to kind of, well, it didn't pop through my screen yet, but there it is, $150 to Project Hope. And Matasbo is ready to go. You have earned it. Right. And offer 0. Go ahead and grab your prize. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, I know it's going to get a little confusing with the fact that I'm on a little bit of a delay when I call it 1, but kind of had to. You can't really get around the logistics of YouTube. Croesus says I got beaten again. Morgan says then Matasbo said 160 pretty much. Matasbo bidding against himself there. But that's okay. If you're going to bid against yourself when it is for refugees. All right, now, while I'm on this character, let's see what else we've got here. I can't sell every weapon I have, but I can sell some good ones. I have, and we're going to have to get the scabber paint off of it, but I'm pretty sure somebody's going to like this one. A Junkies faster fire rate, faster reload handmade. Junkies faster fire rate, faster reload handmade. Necrosis says it's the thought that counts. Hey, it is. You know what? We're here. We're raising money for a good cause, and I'm going to try and keep up on it. But yeah, I think the delay is about 20 seconds or so. So all right, so here we have a nice, somewhat shiny Junkies faster fire rate handmade. It is 9:48, so we're going to go till 9:53 for bids on the Junkies faster fire rate handmade. And there is no low bid. You can start the bidding wherever you want. It all goes to a good cause. All this stuff is literally just sitting in my stash box, mostly unused, so... Oop, that wasn't what I wanted to do. That's not the one. That's the one. Keto Vid says, did the bid for Morgan's feet picks not make it in time? Morgan says, I don't think the feet picks count, unfortunately. Hey, you know, whatever it takes, I mean, that's up to you. You want to sell feet picks for Ukrainian refugees, you know, you go and do it. I'm sure there's people out there that'll pay for that. Soulhammer says they want to help Ukraine with money, not disappoint them with feet. Yeah, they already have feet. Plus they're, you know, 99% women and children. And I think most women aren't as into that as, you know, weird men on the internet. So here we have it. Do we have a bid for a Junkies faster fire rate, faster reload handmade? You can help me clean out my stash and help refugees at the same time. Do a nice little slow spin on it like that. I'd say I'd show it off, but I'm not a junkie build, so. Randy says one mole miner gauntlet plan. Morgan said I would if I was a junkies build. Yeah, junkies is less popular than it used to be. Maybe this one isn't as desirable as I thought. There is no low number. You can bid $5 and it could be yours. And maybe one day you'll decide to be a Junkies build. You never know. Three minutes. 3 minutes on the clock. If nobody bids, we'll move on. I do have one other weapon on this character that might be super desirable. Cousin Todd with $25. Thank you, Cousin Todd. Is anybody going to beat Cousin Todd's $25? Cousin Todd with 25. Do we have better than 25? Keto Fit says, feet are made for kicking Putin's ass, not bidding on weapons, so I get it. Nexon says, I'll give you $350. Cousin Todd is in the lead at 25. Two minutes to go. Well, less than 2 minutes. We're in our final 2 minutes here. I guess I could use a stopwatch on my phone. Well, no, because you can't see the stopwatch on my phone. Here we go. Here we go. We're at 9:51. 2 minutes remaining. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Planning Kitchen says, I'll give you a McRib. All right, we're in our final minute. Looks like Cousin Todd is, Cousin Todd's going to be the one. Last minute to swoop in. Randy says, sold. You beat me to it a little bit. As soon as I see it tick over to 9:53, we'll do sold. We're going to give people till the final second, just in case. We don't want Necrosis to lose out again. We're almost there. I think we might see a little more excitement on the next one, though. This minute seems long. There it is. And we are sold to Cousin Todd for $25 for Project Hope. While Cousin Todd goes and makes that donation, I'm going to remove the Atomic Shop paint so I can hand it over to him. Congratulations, Cousin Todd. You are the proud owner of a Junkie's Faster Fire Rate handmade. Poofy the God says, Fisty, I love you, dog. Well, thank you very much. Oh, we got aliens invading. And we've got a ton of power armor suits sitting out here. All right, where's Cousin Todd? Cousin Todd says, now I can start doing drugs. And Morgan has conveniently posted the link to make the donation. Once that donation comes through, we will meet up and give you your shiny new toy. I can start doing drugs. We are creating bad habits here tonight. Bad habits for good reasons. I've had this camp for a long time. I'm surprised they never changed it. I like this camp. Oh, there's Cousin Todd. And he says, as a reminder, the drugs are to be taken in-game, not in real life. Keto Fit says, too bad I'm on PlayStation. I have a silenced bloodied radium rifle with faster reload. I'd donate for those PvP players. Oh, that would be awesome for them, yeah. And I heard the chime. That must mean Cousin Todd has made the donation. We'll confirm momentarily. There it is. And it was $50. Thank you, Cousin Todd, for your very generous donation. You bid $25 and decided to donate $50 anyway. So thank you very much for that. Cousin Todd, let's do our trade. There we go. Junkie's automatic handmade. Tazbo says my game keeps crashing like crazy. You may need to hit the Y so you can see the offer. There we go. All right, Cousin Todd is the proud owner of a shiny Junkie's Faster Fire Rate handmade. So, on this character, I think I only have one other weapon that's going to be particularly desirable. I believe it's in my stash box. And this one will, getting rid of this one will put me at a disadvantage in PvP forever. We have, but especially with the energy weapon fix, the energy damage fix. Where'd it go? Did I not just take it out? Or did I put it in my stash box? Oh, I put it in my stash box. We have a quad faster fire rate Tesla rifle. We'll take this one for a little test drive here before the bidding starts, so you can see how effective it is. Sickleman says, is it the power of the legacy? It might be. I don't think so. All right, let's see if we've got any super mutants we can take out. Cousin Todd and It's Over Vecchit is providing the drungs. The drungs? I think you started taking them already. So it's not as magical as the explosive laser rifle by any means, but not a bad weapon. And the beauty of it is you don't have to aim the damn thing. You can just wave it around and start shooting stuff. And eventually it dies. It's over back. It says I can also provide Fixer for when he decides to get clean. We'll take out some more super mutants in the back, and then we'll get the bidding started on this one. Now, where this weapon really is powerful is in PvP. So it is, of course, useful in PvE, especially for those really crazy events, your Radiation Rumbles, your Invaders From Beyond. And bear in mind, too, I am not a low health build on this character, so this is at full health. Keto Fit says, that's nice. Reminds me I need to try out my Vampires FFR now that it's buffed. Indeed. And Sickleman with a reminder that the event's about to start. Might want to wait. I think that's a good idea. We'll wait until the event's over to start bidding on this one. And then we'll head back over to... Well, then we'll head over to my heavy gunner because I think I have... It's either a bloodied fire rate or a bloodied explosive fire rate. 50 cal. And then we'll head back over to the main where we've got a bunch of other stuff. So good call on that, Sickleman. We'll head over and then everybody can see how it works at the event too. I've got a piece of armor that's broken. There it is. All right, let's head over to the event. And with the bids on items so far, we're at 2330 for Project Hope tonight. We'll see if we can get to 2500 and maybe even bump that goal a little bit if we have anything else. Now, if there are PC players watching, who would be interested in bidding on things that are on PC. You can let us know in the chat if you think there's some things you might want. I could open up on PC and do that, but maybe we'll do another stream yet, depending on what we get through. Achilles says good night. Good night. Oh, that's Pat. Pat is heading out. 4 a.m. here in Germany. Just reached level 1800 and scoreboard rank 77. Perfect time to get some sleep. Thank you for the stream. Keep bidding high for those weapons to help Ukraine. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your contribution earlier. Keto Fit says you could use the event as the bid timer. Yeah, I think it's going to be too confusing, though. People are doing the event.
Hello there.
They're not really
I am
paying
Homer.
attention. They're going to miss it.
He has an interested party. We must protect ourselves by destroying those brainwave
5
siphons.
minutes seems to be a pretty
Lure out
good
and
time
defeat
limit
the
for
alien commanders to bring
the
down their
bids.
force fields. The siphons will emit periodic energy pulses. They can be avoided if you keep your distance.
So your big advantage with a quad Tesla is how the shots just arc between targets, so you get to tag lots of stuff, which means lots of XP. How'd you get? Lag everywhere. Die, invader scum, die.
For the commander. Siphon may now be destroyed.
The other advantage to it is it uses fusion cells, which are cheap to make and they drop everywhere.
Move on to the second siphon. It seems that the extraterrestrials have acknowledged you as a threat. They are preparing missile strikes.
Oh, the invaders are preparing missile strikes, so Putin runs them too, huh? Okay. I see how it is. Filthy, rotten invader bastards, die. Says that Tesla's nasty. This is the one. The big drawback to the Tesla is its low ammo capacity and slow reload speed. So you can do a quad. That's the way to do it. Soulhammer asks if anybody else has noticed the enemies have a lot more rubber banding lately. I have noticed that. I think it's interesting because they said they did a fix to fix that for players who saw a lot of that with low bandwidth, but I think whatever they did may have actually caused it more for everybody else. All right, one more to go. Tesla rifle is definitely fun. I'm not going to lie. If nobody bids on this, I'm not going to be that sad. But I'm pretty sure it's going to move. Hellboy asks, when I get into the server, would you like to see my camp? We can try and take a look. We'll see what we get into tonight. My plan tonight was to stream till about 11. So we are doing weapon auctions for Project Hope, and that's going to be the priority. But if we can get in and see your camp, I know you wanted to make some changes and show it off last time, so maybe we'll get a chance to go check it out.
Destroy that brainwave sector.
Ricken says Riley's playing it, so if she's shooting you, I'm sorry.
I trust you will want more cover.
Alien Souvenir Beer Stein and Alien Tube. Oh, that's right. I'm on a different character. I haven't done it on this character yet. All right, so let's head back over to camp. Necrosis says I'd have to build a full health character for the Tesla. Run and gun. You can do it that way. You can go low health with it too. You get more damage if you go low health. So it's pretty effective the way it is, even at full health, but you definitely get more damage if you go low health. And I have no idea why I put this thing here at one point. I think it's because I got it and I just wanted to see it. But I don't really like it there. It's not doing anything. The beauty of this camp is its simplicity. So, here we have it. Let's get the weapon on the screen. A quad. Automatic Tesla rifle. So it is already automatic if you don't have the automatic mod for it. It's already done. With faster fire rate. So sadly, it's 2-star. But in this case, it's the stars that matter. Quad makes it much, much more viable. Faster fire rate. Improves its DPS. Necrosis says I have 2 quads already, but a faster fire rate. Yeah. Cousin Todd says his day tripper's some good shit, man. All right, so it is 10:08 p.m. my time. So we're going to run our bidding until 10:13 p.m. We've got a quad automatic Tesla rifle with faster fire rate. Randy says I bid 1 repair bobblehead. And I do apologize to those of you who play on PlayStation and can't participate, and those who are on PC. But on PC, at some point, I will do another one of these auctioning off some PC stuff. So, Necrosis with $10. We have a $10 opening bid from Necrosis. Can we beat $10? Especially if you are a PvPer, this one is going to be very, very useful. So we're starting at 10. Do I hear 15? Can we get to 15? On the quad automatic Tesla rifle. So remember, for those just tuning in, we are auctioning these for donations for Project Hope. We're picking through my stash of all kinds of interesting weapons. And we're going to do donations for Project Hope. We're on Xbox tonight. Anyone who is in-game now, if you bid, you can make your donation and I will deliver the item immediately. If you are not in-game now, then just make sure that I get your gamer tag and I'll shoot you a message on Xbox and we can figure it out from there. Morgan says it would be funny if one of us were to use that against you in PvP. It would be. And I did consider that, but, you know, it's for a good cause. All right, we're still at $10. We're still at $10. We've got 3 minutes left. Anybody going to beat $10 for a quad faster fire rate Tesla with new and improved energy damage? So far, Necrosis looks like going to be the winner. We'll just keep rotating it around here. Nexon says I'll do 15. We're up to 15. Do I hear 20? Do I hear 20 for the Ukraine refugees for a quad faster fire rate Tesla rifle? Sadly, we cannot turn these into real weapons to hand over for them to fight invaders with, but we can at least help the people who need it. Croesus says, I'm out. Uh-oh. Nexon looks like Nexon's going to be the winner at 15. Well, I don't know. We got, what did we say, 10-13? We got 2 minutes left. Doesn't have to be 20. Could be 16. Could be 17. We can have a little fun with it. It's okay. But there's still more to come. I also have a quad fire rate gamma gun. Actually, I think that's on this character too. So that's another, that one really is ideal for PvP. John W. with 16 getting the bidding moving along. We're in our final minute. In our final minute. We're getting closer, getting closer. Nexon at 17. Now we might be in delay territory here. I am not quick on my feet enough to figure out a way around it, and it is 10-13, and boom, Nexon is the winner at 17. Is Nexon in game? Nexon is usually in game with us. Doesn't look like Nexon's in game tonight. So I saw a donation come through, or I heard a donation come through. Nexon in game tonight? Nexon 17 to Project Hope, so Nexon has reserved this one. Let me just see here. Are you in game or not? I've got so many people on the list now I can't keep track of it. Okay, so you are offline. So what I will do is make a note here. So you made your donation. Nexon says, I will be soon. Okay, great. Just remind me that you're in game. If I can get it to you on stream tonight, that is definitely easier for everyone involved. But if we have to meet up another time or get it to you the next time, that's fine too. So thank you very much for your donation there. $17 for the quad fire rate Tesla. Gonna put that back in the stash. I do have a quad fire rate gamma gun. Now, rather than sit here, go through an auction on it, why don't you guys just tell me in the chat right now if anybody's going to bid on that? It's definitely not a real desirable PvE weapon. Morgan says Tristan wants you to see his camp in the mire. We'll see if we can get there. We'll see if we can get there. So we'll give people a few minutes here to maybe let me know if you'll bid on this. For PvPers, this could be really desirable. For other people, probably not. But Tasbo says I'm tapped out for this week. I bet you are. I bet you are, my friend. All right, so we are... I'm guessing the interest isn't really here for the quad gamma gun. But I'll bet there's interest. We're drilling the camp. I bet there's interest in a bloodied faster fire rate fixer, which is on my other character. Tasbos is worth every cent. I agree. But hey, you know what? We don't have to auction everything off tonight either. All right, let's go back to the main menu. All right, so we've got 3 choices for next item because I need to know which character to go to. Bloodied explosive faster reload black powder rifle. Bloodied faster fire rate fixer. Or bloodied faster fire rate 90% reduced weight 50 cal. Whatever the first one somebody mentions in the chat is the one I'm going to go to. And remember, the bidding, there is no minimum to the bidding. We're here to raise money. These are imaginary in-game items. If they make $10, sweet. Necrosis says fixer. That'll be the one we start with. All right, let's go to my main character. No else is the 50 cal. Okay, so we know we have some interest in the 50 cal too. So that's good. All right, we're going to join the world. See, it's jumping on the mute right away. Necrosis says, what's the 3rd star? I believe it's 15% faster VATS crit. We'll double check it. So it's not B2525. It's not the ultimate, but it's pretty damn close. We've got ghouls. We'll have to dispatch them. I've been using it as my main weapon, so I'm not going to lie, I'm going to miss it. So you guys will have to make it worthwhile. I mean, you don't have to make it worthwhile. Maybe somebody will get lucky and get it for $5, but it would be better if we make it worthwhile. Oh, that was handy. Okay, now I saw... All right, so I just saw the fast travel delay thing. So now I know the stream delay is about 8 seconds. So it's not that long. Nexon says, never mind that, I can pick it up next stream. Okay. Hey, whatever works for you. If you get on tonight, great. If not, that's all right. Where am I? Oh, there's my camp. Okay. So I think we all know what a bloodied faster fire rate fixer does. Right? So yes, bloodied faster fire rate. VATS critical meter fills 15% faster. So 25% less VATS AP cost would probably be more perfect. I have one of those on PC. So if we do this again, I may auction that one off on PC. But on Xbox, sadly, I don't have that here. We've got 25 and 15 faster. So still really, really, really good. Morgan says, I have it written down so no one forgets. Good. And I'm taking notes, too, on anybody that we need to get them to later so I don't do anything stupid like script them or put them in my vending machine. Sickle Man has started the bidding at $10. Starting the bidding at $10. It is 10:19. We're going to go till 10:25. Batasbo's at 20. Batasbo, I thought you were tapped out. Necrosis at 21. Now we're getting some action going.
It's good to change up the energy every now and then.
Sickle Man at 25. Here we go. We've got 25. Do I hear 30?
Strangers. Oh boy.
Necrosis at 26.
Water starts collecting.
Smart play here. Just outbidded by $1. We get it right up to the bell. We've got, what did I say? We were going until 10:25? Yeah, we'll give this one a little breathing room. Keto Fit says, test the delay, say a word. How long till someone posts it? Yeah, well, I saw it with the fast travel. Saw it with the fast travel, so it's about 8 seconds. 8 or 9 seconds. Nexon says Metasbo's hit his second wind. There's a lot of good stuff in the stash box tonight, and I know I've been draining everybody's wallets for this thing. I know, and I cannot thank all of you enough for how generous you've been. So tonight, rather than just nag people, I wanted to make sure that there was something that we could do to raise money and at least give you something in return, even if it is just an in-game item. So we're still at 26 for Necrosis. Metasbo says, and I already have one. Well, Necrosis has been trying to bid on some stuff here tonight. Randy Williams with 1,038 cal bullets. Not going to cut it tonight, my friend. Not going to cut it tonight. Psychoman says me too. All right, we've got 3 minutes left. Our top bidder is still Necrosis at $26. We've got a bloodied faster fire rate. That's critical meter fills 15% fix. Fills 15% faster fixer. Wow. Okay, that is a little bit of a tongue twister. I feel less embarrassed now that I did it slow and it was still a tongue twister. Keto Fit says Metasbo just sold a kidney for Ukraine. Pretty awesome. Indeed. And that is what we're doing tonight. We are raising money for Project Hope, who is providing vital healthcare and medical kits to refugees leaving the war in Ukraine. Remember that most of these refugees are women and children. Most of the men are staying behind to fight, and they are leaving with little more than what they can carry. So these medical kits that they provide are really, really helpful. And, you've got all kinds of organizations providing all kinds of benefits. And I saw a story on the news the other night that showed like this whole station, this whole walk along where one of the border crossings is, with local people from Poland just lining up, collecting diapers and clothes and all kinds of stuff for people. It was just really incredible to see how people are coming together to help, and we can do our part here by raising a little bit of money. Metasbo says, if I could, I'd be on the front line. I like to say I would too. I like to say I would too, but it's easy to say I'd like to do that when I'm a middle-aged, out-of-shape guy who would easily get his ass shot off in 5 minutes. All right, we're in our final minute here. Final minute. Necrosis is our leader at 26. Do we have another bid? Sickleman's going to donate a dick doll for Cousin Todd. We're in our final minute. It looks like Necrosis might win this one. Final minute. Are we going to get a bloodied faster fire rate fixer for $26? Can we do it? Can we do it? You're going to take my everyday shooter, and I will hand it to you proudly. We're almost there. Last chance. And did we hear that? Yep. The winner is Necrosis at $26. Congratulations, Necrosis. I think you're in game. No, you're not. Necrosis says, pass it to Fat Kid. I see him online the most. I'll get it from him. That I can do. All right, so it's over. Fat Kid on Mystic Storm is here trying to give me something. We'll take that. Then I'm going to go in and take the Atomic Shot paint off of here. and we'll give it to It's Over Fat Kid. And we saw that's what she said to do. Oh, we've got another one. Two-shot VATS hit chance with extra perception. Awesome. Thank you. We will add that to the pile here for things we may do in an auction at some point. Thank you for that. And let me just get that paint off of here so I can trade it off. So you will be the proud owner. Croesus says, what's the link? And there Morgan is with it. Thank you, Morgan. All right, we're going to take the paint off. I guess I should put the fixer paint on. All right. And is It's Over Fat Kid in camp? Or did It's Over Fat Kid leave? Nope. It's Over Fat Kid's still here. We've got another nuke coming down.
Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit.
You know, it takes a minute for the donation to show up, so as soon as that shows up, we'll... There it is. Okay. Heard the chime anyway. And I'm sure that's what it is. Croesus with $26 for Project Hope. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we need to find It's Over Fat Kid. There's It's Over Fat Kid. Probably transmitting in right now. There we go. All right, where is it? There it is. And offer. 0. All right, so everybody saw it here. We're handing it off to It's Over Fat Kid per the request of Necrosis. All right. Now, I need to pick a different weapon.
I need to keep my head down and plow through this work. There's always something that needs doing up.
Vampire. Okay, I can switch to a vampire's fire rate. It's still pretty good. All right, so that has us at $23.73. We are just over $100 away from our $2,500 goal for tonight.
I'll try and make it less fragile. Okay.
So after this, we've got a bloodied faster fire rate 50 cal. It's 10:30. My goal tonight was to be off by 11 because sadly, my schedule has changed this week, so I have to work tomorrow. Normally, I can stay up late on Tuesday night, but not tonight. So we've got a bloodied faster fire rate 50 cal on another character. But before we jump to that character, I've also got... We've got a bunch of good stuff on this character. We've got... I'll go through here, and whatever the first one somebody says we should do is the one we'll do. We've got a bloodied swing speed bear arm with VATS critical meter. This one's probably going to be the one people want. Bloodied explosive faster reload black powder rifle. If you're going to do a black powder rifle, I can't imagine a better one than that. Bloodied VATS hit chance handmade. That's kind of a... It's good, but it's not amazing. Oh, I have another bloodied VATS hit chance fixer. Okay, so I'm not totally out of bloodied fixers.
I don't know if you need chems to make good music. It's pure, so it's best not.
Oh, do we have another queen? We do. All right, let's go kill another queen. Keto Fit says the bear arm. Bear arm is pretty damn impressive. All right, she's going down quick again. says, I don't see many of them and you haven't done any melee weapons yet. It's true. Uh-oh. Just slowing down a little. We're still going to get her quick. Can we get her in under 2 minutes? We did. All right. We're still. She still went down as fast as Putin does on a goat. We're good. I can't imagine that he waits more than 2 minutes to get to that goat, because we know Putin's a goat fucker. So now I am overweight. Let's get some. Ooh, that's not bad. Executioner's faster fire rate minigun. Let's get some things in the stash to get the weight down. Oh, Mutant Slayer's rolling pin. I mean, that right there should generate at least as much as that Legacy laser did. So I was thinking the weight of my stash was going to go down tonight, but not so much. All right, let's make this, let's get creative here. Let's do 2 at once. When you bid, just say in your bid which one you're bidding on. Get these items out. All right, we've got a bloodied bear arm and a bloodied black powder rifle. So we've got 2 items. Cousin Todd says $1 million for the rolling pin. Do I need to hold you to that? All right, it is now 10:33 p.m., so let's go to 10:39. Because I don't know how far into 10:33 we are. We've got 2 items. We've got a bloodied bear arm, bloodied swing speed bear arm with a VATS critical meter that fills 15% faster. So I don't know how... I know there are people who are using VATS now and VATS criticals with melee, so maybe that's good. But bear arms are cool. Bloodied and swing speed is tough to find, and bear arms in general don't drop super, super often. So pretty cool item there. And then we have... I said doing that. The next item was not that. The next item is this. Then we also have bloodied black powder rifle with exploding bullets and 15% faster reload. I am not a huge black powder weapon fan, but I know that there are people who are. And if you are, this is a damn good one. Now, would it be cooler if it was a dragon? Yes, but from what I understand, you can't have explosive on a dragon anymore, so we can do this. So, we're taking bids to raise money for Project Hope. We are $127 away from our goal for tonight. Goal for tonight is $2,500, so we're going to start burning through things here to try and raise money. So we've got 2 items, bloodied black powder rifle with explosive and bloodied faster swing speed bear arm. You can bid. There is no minimum bid. Go ahead and make your bid. If you're in-game now, we are on Xbox. If you're in-game now, I will deliver it to you right away. If you're not, we'll make a note and I'll deliver it to you on another stream, or I'll shoot you a message and we'll figure it out from there. Necrosis says that black powder is good for the ammo glitches, Queen Killer. I'm not going to advocate that, but I know there are people who do that, and yes, if that's what you're going to do with it, bloodied explosive black powder is absolutely the one you want. Are we running out of speed here tonight? Everybody's been super generous tonight already and the last few weeks, so. but I wanted to do more than just nag you to donate. Bloodied bear arm with swing speed. Bloodied black powder rifle. Matasbo with $10. For which one, Matasbo? Maybe doing 2 at a time was complicated. I don't know. Well, the bids don't come in that fast, so I thought we could handle 2 at a time.
So it's best not to go that well.
For the bear arm. Randy says 2 Tatoes for the bear arm. So we've got $10 for the bear arm. No bids yet for the bloodied explosive black powder. So now's your chance. Now's your chance to get a... I can't imagine a better combination of rolls on the black powder. Croesus says, I would if I didn't have a bloodied 50 crit black break slow black powder already. I get you. And somebody is getting my attention here. Or we're just... Oh, it's just back in. All right. So let's get back to the display here. We've got bloodied black powder rifle explosive. Morgan with $10 for the rifle. There we go. Randy says 2 corns for the black powder rifle. So we've got $10 for the rifle. We've got $10 for the bear arm. There's the bear arm. We've got 1 more minute. We're in our final minute. Keto Fit says, good luck on hitting the 2,500. Sadly, I have to jump off for the night, so good evening, fellow humans. Well, thank you for joining us while you could. It's over. Fat Kid says the slower break is important for the glitch. That makes sense. Cousin Todd asks if I can make it puncturing. I don't think so. All right, it's 10:38, so... we have our winners. Matasbo, $10 for the bear arm. Morgan, $10 for the rifle. I am going to check and see if I can make that bear arm puncturing.
Morning.
For whoever's going to get it. I'm sure they'll appreciate that, but I don't think I can. Nope, I haven't upgraded. I haven't unlocked any mods on it. And Morgan has already conveniently posted the link, and I think Morgan and Matasbo are both on. Yep. So yeah, just come on over to camp, make your donations, come on over to camp, and collect your weapons. I heard 1 chime. That was Matasbo, $10 to Project Hope for the bear arm. And I think it only plays 1 every 10 seconds, so Morgan's is certainly going to follow. There's Bladed Levi. And there's Matasbo. Right, we've got the bloody bear arm. There it is. And I heard the chime again. That must be Morgan's. Did you get it? Make sure you got it. Yep, Morgan with $15. Thank you, Morgan. Bid 10. Donated 15. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, that's Bladed Levi, and there's a bag there. Ooh, we've got a bloodied dragon. Bloodied explosive dragon. Ooh. Matt Pottle says, why pay real money for guns in-game? Well, we're not paying... I mean, you're paying real money, but tonight we are raising money for Project Hope. They are helping refugees escaping the war in Ukraine, and we're raising money for them. And I've got all kinds of cool stuff in my stash, and there's no reason for me to just kind of sit on it forever and a day. We might as well use it for something good. All right, so she got the bloodied black powder rifle.
Wow, visitors. Hope you like the place. And if you don't, we can fix that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and that brings us to $23.98. We are now $102. $102 away from our $2,500 goal. And Bladed Levi just donated a bloodied explosive dragon. So we just talked about how if there was one that would be better than the other one, it would be a bloodied explosive dragon. And here it is. Now, I'm not 100% sure that explosive can roll on a dragon anymore. Kalani says, I'm trying to get on at work, but I'm super busy. Still here, though. That's cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I'm not going to definitively say that this is a legacy weapon because I'm not 100% sure that you can't get it anymore. Matasbo says it is a legacy. Okay, well, you guys honestly probably know that better than me. So, we're going to put this up for auction, and we're going to put it up for auction right now. Oh, we got somebody else dropping something here. Let's take a look at it. Maybe we'll do a 2-for-1, another fixer. Explosive, Berserker's explosive fixer. All right, so, cool weapon. Not sure we're going to get bids on that one, so we'll put that aside for another time. But there we go. Bloodied explosive dragon.
Whenever I've got a brain blocker, I take some Mentats. When I've got a mood blocker,
Connor says the 419 range is legacy.
both help with the music.
All right, so it's legacy apparently. Apparently it's pretty damn good. Let's take it for a quick spin before we decide to, I mean, we're going to sell it. We're going to auction it off no matter what. But let's take it for a quick spin and just see what kind of damage we get out of it. So let's see here. We need 50 caliber ball. And I should be smart and put my perks on, but I'm not going to. All right, let's change up the build a little bit. We're going to take off the...
Oh wow, visitors! I hope you like the place. If you don't, we can fix that.
I'm going to take off the commando perks. All right, what do we need here? We need riflemen, master riflemen, expert riflemen. We'll max out concentrated fire. Demolition expert is already maxed out. Take off hacker. Take off scrapper. Ooh, okay. So gunsmith is going to be tough. I'll bet this breaks fairly quick, but it's fine. We'll live. All right, we got bloody mess on. We got all that stuff on. All right, holy prophet is here too. Sickleman says, I swear I thought that was a bloodied explosive fixer. My bad. It's all good. I think it was a Berserker's. Oh no, it is a bloodied explosive. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. I totally read that wrong. So yes, it is a bloodied explosive fixer. So maybe we will have another bid on that one. All right, we've got another fixer here. See what we've got here. Quad with faster fire rate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I bet somebody will want that too. So if our goal is to be off by 11 tonight, we may have to do another auction stream here coming up, which is okay. All right, so with perks on, and am I at Nerd Rage? I am not. Let's get to Nerd Rage. There we go. Do a little bit of water. Get a little bit of food. So with Nerd Rage, we're doing 1,667 damage. Holy shit. Cousin Todd says put a suppressor on. Unfortunately, you can't put a suppressor on the dragon. All right, let's go see what we can do with this. Just take it for a quick test drive. We're going to show it off again. We show it off a little bit. Morgan says you can change the names on the weapons if you can't get to them tonight, too. That's true. All right, we're going to try to sneak. I want to get a headshot on this guy. And just see what that looks like. He's not going to come out of there because I'm sneaky. See if this will wake him up. Nope. All right, there we go. We woke him up without coming out of stealth. Wait for the animation to finish. Ooh, we got a critical too. Okay, so those numbers stack on top of each other. So that was a bunch of 741s all on top of each other. Almost took him out in one shot. With a little bit of adrenaline going, we probably would have. Kalani says 3 shots and done. No, it was 2. Almost 1. Randy says if it's got a bayonet on it, it's a double legacy. It doesn't look like it's got a bayonet on it. All right, let's just do... I don't want to spend too much time on this because honestly, we know it's awesome already. But let's just go kill a couple super mutants. So, all right. Bloodied Explosive the Dragon. We know it's awesome. I know it's awesome. You know it's awesome. It's 10:47. Is everything dead already? No. Okay. It's 10:47. Let's take the bidding to 10:53. Oh, wow. Okay, so what you just saw there was Super Mutant goes down in 1 headshot, and the area damage almost killed the hound. Kalani says, I want it, but I'm broke because of gas prices. I hear you there. It is rough, and I know that's tough for people right now. All right, we got a critical. All right, no splat. Not much splash damage onto this guy this time. So the drawback to this is the reload speed, of course. But definitely one-shot kills across the board. So bidding till 10:53, or did I say 10:54? I'm going to err on the side of 10:54. Start your bidding now. Oh, I missed. You don't want to miss. That would be the drawback. Robert says 20K. We are bidding real money. Real donations to Project Hope. So that's how it works tonight. You make your bid. If you're the high bidder, you'll use the link to donate to Project Hope. I will see that within seconds of your donation. And then we meet up in game and you get your weapon. Remember, you're not paying me. You're donating to Project Hope. And we've got some donations. Kalani with 20. Cousin Todd at 25. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want to donate $20,000 to Project Hope, we're not going to say no to that. I might even just throw in all the weapons that I was gonna auction off and call it a day. Okay, so the weapon itself is good. Unfortunately, VAT still sucks. VAT's critical that just didn't register. Sickle Man has us at 30. All right, we're going to do this without that. Oh, look at that. 1 torso shot and he's dead. Imagine that. All right, come here, Mutie. Come here. You're going to die. Goodbye. It's over. Fat Kid says 2 internet clout points. All right, Sickle Man has us at 30. We're going to 10:54 p.m. Eastern for the bidding, so we've got just under 4 minutes to go. And I'm just going to keep murdering things with this while we wait for those bids. And you're dead. Look at that. We can even do a jump shot with it. Reload is definitely still super slow, but that's just the way it is when we're dealing with black powder weapons. This is very good. This is a very good weapon. One shot on the vertibird. Not one shot on that, though. Hey, stop shooting me. Uh-oh, we're not in stealth now. Kalani has us at 36. Necrosis is tempted. It's pretty badass. We've got a bid that, or we've got a donation that just came through. Let's hear that. Mr. Kill donated $10 to Project Hope. Thank you, Mr. Kill. It is very, very much appreciated. You're going to help us move right along to our goal. All right, we've got 3 minutes left on the bidding. We're going to 10:54 p.m. Right now, we are at $36 for Kalani. Oh, did all the flying things go down? Nope, we've still got you. Is it me or does it sound like a mole rat? Ah, that was my fault. Got a little too cocky with the... Oh, we've got all of our super mutants back. Sickleman has us at 37. Randy Williams says gun's about to break. Is it? No. I mean, don't get me wrong. Definitely, you don't want to run this without Gunsmith, but it's not that bad. All these burning helicopters on the road. It's looking like a Ukrainian village the Russians tried to invade. This thing's as deadly as a Ukrainian grandma with a jar of pickled tomatoes. Ooh, missed. Kalani has us at 45. $45 for the bloodied explosive dragon. We're in our final minute. And I'm killing stuff, so I'm probably going to miss the clock tick over. Cousin Todd at 47. We're in our final minute here. Sickleman, you guys got it. Yep. And we're at 10:54, and boom, the winner is Cousin Todd at $47. $47, and I just saw Kalani's come through at the last minute, and I don't got a choice. I called it at Cousin Todd. We've been consistent with that all night. So Cousin Todd just raised his own bid to 52. You won it at 47. If you want to donate 52, I am certainly not going to stop you. But you won it at 57. Yeah, it does. It sounds like a mole rat chewing on something when you load it. It's weird. So close, Kalani. All right, so this thing is awesome, and Cousin Todd is super lucky with this. And thank you to Bladed Levi for dropping it, because it really is an awesome weapon. And thank you, Morgan, for posting the link once again for us. So Cousin Todd gets a legacy and got to start using drugs tonight. And I don't have to take anything off of it. Let's be nice and repair it. So everybody's spending all their money on Fallout 76 weapons tonight to benefit Project Hope for Ukraine. We are at 2408. Once Cousin Todd's donation comes in here, we're going to be hovering right around 2450. Goal tonight is 2,500. So we might do 1 or 2 more weapons. And I think I heard Todd's donation come through there. I heard the chime. Cousin Todd with $52 because he outbid himself in the final minute. And that gets us to $24.60, so we're $40 away from our goal. It's over. Fat Kid says, I fronted those drugs to you, Todd. It's time to pay up. Cousin Todd says, let me switch to my main character before getting it. Go for it. I've got it here for you. Thank you very much for your donation. And also in recognition of your ongoing generosity throughout this whole thing. All right, so we're $40 away from our goal. Can we come up with something else? Let's see if I have anything else on this character that we can do bids on while we wait for Cousin Todd to switch characters. I do have that faster fire rate. Bloodied faster fire rate 50 cal on another character. Let's see here. We've got a Vampire's Explosive Railway Rifle. I don't know if anybody's going to want that. Let's see here. Fixers. Most of these are mediocre fixers. Alien Disintegrator. We can't trade. Quad Gamma Gun. Nobody really cared about that earlier. Quad Railway Rifle. Limb damage and reduced weight, though. We do have a... Somebody gave us a quad fire rate fixer earlier. So we've got that. And somebody also dropped another bloodied explosive fixer. Why don't we do the other bloodied explosive fixer? Does look like the next Invaders From Beyond event is going to start, though, in 2 minutes. So let's... I'm going to switch my perks back. So we'll do bidding on the bloodied explosive fixer after the Invaders From Beyond event.
What sock with a hole in it, though? Just end me now.
Master Commando, Ground Pounder, Expert Commando. There we go. We're going to get Gunsmith back on. Because why not? So I'm a little screwy here because I have batteries included now, so I can use energy weapons. You've already got people trying to trade you for it. All right, so we are at $24.60 of our $2,500 goal tonight. I know we're going to get there before the end. I'm sure we will. We've got another bloodied explosive fixer to auction off, and we've got a bloodied faster fire rate 50 cal on another character, but I really did need to wrap up after this event. Maybe we shouldn't do another one tonight. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to use the event as the timer for the bloodied explosive fixer. So we have between now and when the event is over, highest bid on the bloodied explosive fixer gets it. There is that quad as well. Well, we could go all night doing this stuff. So, bloodied explosive fixer. Wait, no, that's my vampire's fixer. That's quad. There it is, bloodied explosive. Morgan says this black powder rifle's sweet. It is. All right, let's head to the event, and then we got to catch up with Cousin Todd at some point and give him his dragon. Nexon says, may I ask for the Tesla rifle I got to have a silly name? Well, you got it. It's up to you. Name it whatever the hell you want.
Greetings. My designation is
It's over.
Homer.
Fat Kid says, I gotta go. Take care and good night. Thank you for joining us.
For some
I
time
think
now.
what we're going to do tonight,
You need to hold out until the alien
if
commanders
somebody
show
bids
themselves.
on the
Eliminating
Bloodied
them
Explosive Fixer,
should break
great.
down the force fields on the brainwave
But I think we're kind of
While
getting to the
extracting
end of
brainwaves,
things
the
tonight, so
siphon
maybe we'll
is
just
designed
auction off
energy
some more
mode.
stuff on the next stream.
You may want to avoid them if you can.
With that said, I'd still love for us to get to that $2,500 goal tonight.
Of a commander, be prepared to take them down. The brainwave siphon is now
Lonnie says, I'll save up for the Bloody Explosive Fixer. There we go.
good. Now move to the second siphon. We need to drop
Ah,
another
Nexon says, I want the
commander there.
stream to name it something funny. I'm not very creative. There we go.
Please note
We can help
that the
Nexon
enemy
name
spacecraft is equipped with deadly missiles.
his quad fire rate Tesla. All right, we're going to wrap up the stream here as soon as this, or shortly after this event is over anyway.
There are 2 commanders this time.
And we know what's going to happen, because I can't stand an uneven number. So,
Force field is down. Destroy
if we don't hit our goal tonight, you know I'm going to get us there.
Once we destroy the final siphon,
Morgan
they
says
will
the
have
bug
no choice
zapper.
but to retreat.
Randy says, name it Putin the goat fucker. I love the aliens. I love them. If you ever see your area loot not pop up like that, just move your icon off and back on and you should be okay. I'm gonna get killed. Nope, guess not.
Invaders are retreating from this area. But they remain on it. Stay.
All right, let's see what our reward is for this one. Spiked Electro Enforcer. There we go. All right. John W. says, I'd like to see more alien encounters like Mars Attacks. Like them having them point an extra huge gun at some old lady's head. Yeah, definitely. Or lighting a herd of Brahmin on fire with a laser. I would love to see more alien random encounters. Okay, so we have reached the end of the road for me tonight because I've got to be up early tomorrow. But I'm going to drop off some script here and then Wherever we're at, short of our goal, I'm going to catch us up. We're pretty close. This is a last call for anybody that wants to donate tonight. Didn't turn in much script tonight at all.
Resupply here, citizen.
$32 plasma grenades. Black hazmat suit. We don't need that.
I am
There's
authorized
some
to
of this stuff.
trade supplies and equipment.
There we go. Okay, good enough for me. Actually, we can get rid of some of this stuff too.
If you have supplies to trade, I can be of service.
Might as well take up all of our caps for tonight. Oh, did Todd get his dragon? No, Todd did not get his dragon yet. Todd, we need to give you your dragon. We need to give you your dragon before I go. There's Cousin Todd. Good call, Morgan. I would have absolutely forgotten that. All right, there's Cousin Todd. Let's get him his dragon. All right, so the only one we need to deliver yet is Nexon's quad faster fire rate Tesla. Croesus says that's why she's a mod. Absolutely. Okay, so there you go. You've got your bloodied explosive dragon. Very, very cool. And I am going on right now to even us up for our goal tonight. $40 away, I just can't do it. My my fixation for even numbers just won't allow it. Oh, I see. So when you make a donation, you can select a reward. Okay. Yeah, well, we don't need to worry about that. Okay, and we're just going to do Apple Pay. Nice and easy. Right. Did it. Where's the bell? There it is. Okay. Got me a little nervous there. Okay, so there's our $40. We hit our $2,500 goal for tonight. So I want to thank everyone for their generosity throughout this entire campaign. My plan is to do at least one more of these. I'm going to have an extra day. Really, I almost have an extra day and a half this week, so I'm thinking I may do it either Thursday night or Friday evening. I'm not 100% sure, but I will keep everyone posted via Twitter and the officially unofficial Discord. There is also a link for that in the video description as well. I've been trying not to put too many different links in the chat, focusing on the Project Hope campaign. So thank you very much for everyone who has been donating. We have done amazing here. I've been seeing what some of the other people who are doing this have been coming up with, and you know, it's not a competition, but you know, there's a part of me that is a little bit competitive. So we are raising money on pace with channels that are way bigger than mine. Way bigger, at least based on their subscriber count, their Twitter follower count. So I'm really, really impressed with everybody here has been so generous. So I'm glad the auction thing worked tonight. I think that's kind of cool. And we did, you know, short of my $40 in the end there, we raised basically $500 auctioning off in-game items to raise money for Project Hope. And then we raised like $300 and something before that. So thank you all for all of your generosity and support. Mr. Kill says, please visit my camp next time. I will definitely will have to do that. Tonight, it had to be a little bit shorter. I'm sorry. I know there were some of you who wanted to show off camps, but we can't do everything every time as much as I would love to. So John says, does anyone have any rare plans to auction? Hey, that's something we can put together. You know, if other people have things they want to put together to raise money with, we can centralize that. But, you know, we'll do... my plan is to do at least one more of these this week because I'd really love to hit $3,000 total for our campaign. I think that would be amazing. If we could beat that, that'd be sweet. But if we can do that, I think that would be amazing. And then I'll probably give you all a break from me nagging you for money after that. So, yeah, I'll probably still keep the donation link in videos for a little bit. I don't think this is going away anytime soon. It's an important cause. But at the same time, if you push people too much for too long, they get exhausted on those important causes and it starts to feel unimportant. So we don't want to do that. So thank you all again for joining me. You are all amazing. You have blown me away with your generosity. And I shall see you all